Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere. Always. In your mind.
The new numbers are out for the season premiere of Game of Thrones.
Are we going to talk this way?
I guess so.
All right.
It's not surprising. The numbers are pretty big. Elisa Henry is here with us this morning with today's hot headlines. No shocker, Elisa.
That was actually really good. Kurt, that was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Game of Thrones is setting new records just one episode into its 7th season. HBO says 16.1 million people watched Sunday night. That destroys last season's record-setting premiere by 50%, and that's the most watched premiere in HBO history. And the numbers are going to go way up because that doesn't include people who didn't watch Sunday and will watch later this week. And they had some issues online if you tried to watch, so I'm sure those people are going to watch it later, so that's big numbers for Game of Thrones. And the cast of The Incredibles is back. 13 years after the original movie, Holly Hunter, Craig T. Nelson, and Samuel L. Jackson are returning for a sequel next summer. Fans at D23 in Anaheim over the weekend got a sneak peek at The Incredibles 2. It will focus on Elastigirl while Mr. Incredible stays at home. The scene shown to convention goers featured the baby Jack Jack getting into a fight with a raccoon. While he's a baby, he has some wild powers. Think lasers from the eyes and self-cloning. That's going to be a big
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. What happened?
I covered my tracks, scrambled the records. We were being hunted.
It's a test designed to provoke an emotional response. Actually, it's a preview for the upcoming sequel to Blade Runner. Warner Brothers has released a new trailer for Blade Runner 2049. The clip features Harrison Ford as Rick Deckard, Ryan Gosling, and new footage of the villain played by Jared Leto. Blade Runner 2049 hits theaters October 6th. Let's go back to the Game of Thrones thing. Are you guys big fans of Game of Thrones?
No.
So we three are the only people who didn't watch it on
Apparently
Sunday.
not, but those
Yeah.
numbers, 16 million, that's a lot of viewers. That's a big
huge.
deal.
Especially because TV has so much competition with
Right.
like
Yeah.
Netflix and Hulu. I mean, it's really hard for a show to be that big.
And
that's-
here's the
those
thing,
were
we have
just-
to tell everyone, right? It's not that we don't dislike Game of Thrones, just none of us ever started watching it. Now we feel like it's too late to jump
I
on the
know.
train.
If you disagree, let us know because I would love to get on it because everybody on Sunday night is talking about it and I feel
Yeah.
left out. So
Well, I told Buck earlier, I'm going to wait till this winter, till it's just cold and miserable on the weekends, and just binge watch all the seasons and get caught up. That's
like
my
8
plan.
years worth of
Gonna do
Game
it.
of Thrones.
It
since
can
you
be
mentioned
done.
it, I have to say winter
luck.
is coming.
All right, Lisa, thank you.